least 10 times a year, maybe more depending on how well they do, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers pack up and head out on the road. For equipment man Brad Foddy, that's actually a good thing.
Game day is actually relatively easier on the road than it is at home. You got a lot, you don't have to worry about the 42 players and your 8 coaches as opposed to being at home. You got everybody, the officials and everything else that can possibly come up.
The Bombers usually spend 48 hours on the road, less if it's an afternoon match and they can get home on the day of the game. Regardless, there's plenty of time spent in airports, on buses, in hotels, and riding elevators. It's nothing, however, compared to what Foddy has to deal with on a road trip, like the team's recent journey to Hamilton.
There's probably about 5,000 to 7,000 pounds of stuff. We have 42 player bags, 8 travel trunks, 15 to 20 extra bags between us and the trainers, which, you pack your rain gear, you pack your stuff for cool weather, hot weather, long sleeves, short sleeves, every extra pair of socks we have, extra gloves, extra helmets.
While the players are preparing to take on a team in enemy territory, Foddy and his helpers spend hours getting the locker room ready. And there have been more than a few times when not everything that was supposed to make the trip actually made the trip.
There's been a couple jerseys where I've grabbed them and they've been the wrong name on the back. There's been a couple of those incidents, and yeah, those are probably the worst ones because everything else is usually replaceable by the other team or Canadian Tire or Home Depot, but replacing the jersey with the proper name in it, that's a little more difficult, especially on a weekend game.
For the Winnipeg Sun, I'm Kirk Penton.